I wanted to show you guys my mashed potatoes, which is actually a truffle filling. Well, it's not, it's not the filling. The filling is going to be coconut. But it's really simple. It's actually, turns out that it's vegan and gluten-free, I think. So, here's my chocolate mixed with coconut oil. I use this chocolate and this coconut oil. And I put about 1.5 tablespoons of molasses. I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1. And if you look at the ingredients, all it is, where's the ingredients? Right there. All it is sugarcane molasses, 100%. I used this because Robin had it, vanilla. But I usually get a vanilla bean. I put probably a little more than a heaping tablespoon of cinnamon in here. And that was it. I mixed it all together. I didn't peel the potatoes, so if you make this was only 5, I think russet potatoes. So if you make it, peel them, and also I would recommend putting this in a blender because this is still lumpy, and I'm not putting it in a blender.
I'm actually going to take a piece of this. I thought she was out of her mind. Chocolate mashed potatoes, are you kidding me?
It's delicious.
Man, nothing like potatoes. Is that the
It's not
texture?
supposed to be.
I'm thinking like a pie filling. This is crazy.
Yeah, this would be good for brownies and for pie. And because I mix the chocolate here with coconut oil, when you put it in the fridge, this makes it solidify a little bit more. So this is going to go in the fridge. And then I'm going to ball it up in the palm of my hand. And the middle of it, well, Robin's going to get sweetened condensed milk. But if you boil that can of milk, that's going to turn into caramel. So that would be a really good filling. But then over here, I have my coconut. So if I blend this just with no water or anything, just plain blend it, that's going to turn into coconut butter, which is also called coconut manna if you buy it in the store. And it's pretty expensive. But anyway, when that goes in the blender, it turns into coconut butter. So I'm going to put some of that in the inside of the truffle. And then I'm going to, well, I was going to dip them in chocolate, but since the potato is chocolatey, I could roll them in coconut. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, if I make caramel's going in the middle. If I make, there was something else. Oh, I wanted maple. I wanted a maple filling. I've been looking up maple ganache recipes, but honestly, the potato, the way it is right now, it feels like a ganache filling that goes inside, like in the middle of a truffle, versus like the outside of the truffle is usually more dense chocolate. So I don't know, but it came out pretty good, even though I didn't put it in the fridge yet.
Came out excellent.
Yeah, I think I said this already, peel the potatoes and put it in a blender, because when we eat these, you'll be able to taste the potato peels, which is weird for a truffle, and they're still a little lumpy, so that's why you want to put it in a blender. But I'm not, because I have to put the coconut in a blender, and I don't want to have to wash it twice, because I'm just lazy. But yeah, I think that's it. Probably anything. If you had maple syrup on hand, you could throw that in. I didn't need any honey because it wasn't sweet enough, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the chocolate. So when you add half a bag of chocolate, that makes it sweet because that's mostly sugar. I'm missing something. Nutmeg would be good. Probably a little allspice or like pumpkin spice, something like that would be good in it. And of course, if you have a maple filling, you could get maple sugar for the outside. I've seen a lot of recipes. A lot of people make this with sweet potato. Once I added the molasses, it had the color of sweet potato, but if you use sweet potato, that's going to be sweeter than this. So you might need like less sugar, even though I didn't add any sugar. I just added the molasses and the chocolate, which had sugar. Some people roll them in crushed pistachios, and those look really cute. If you put a hazelnut in the middle, that would look really cute, or it would taste really good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Definitely try it. Potatoes are high in potassium, and most people need more potassium. But if you want to know that for a fact, then you should Talk to your doctor.
Junk food that's good for you.
Yes, it is. It's junk food that's good for you. I really like junk food, so when I made this, I was like, if this turns out good, then I can eat chocolate truffles every day, right? Which, unfortunately, the answer is no, because that's still too much chocolate. And even though I'm not adding sugar, the chocolate has sugar in it. So I can't really do that, but, you know.
You ruined it all now.
You can make potato cake, you can make potato brownies, you can make like a crumb cake. I have a lot of potato recipes that I need to do. This is a sweet recipe. The next one's going to be savory, because like the spinach balls that tasted like pizza, you can make potato balls. And I think in Portuguese or like, what's other, Puerto Rican? I think Puerto Rican people make stuffed potato balls that are savory, and they have like a meat with a red sauce in it, like onions or whatever. But I'm gonna make that, and I'll make another video about it. But try these if you want. Other things, if you have sweet potatoes, you can slice them into what looks like toast, and you can put them in the toaster. But before you do that, look up sweet potato toast. And a lot of people put like a nut butter on it, and then they put some kind of nuts, or I guess it's mostly nuts, pistachios, peanuts, coconut. Sometimes they put berries or seeds, like sunflower seeds, peanut butter and sunflower seeds. But that's another good way to eat potatoes, because they cook faster in the toaster than if you bake them. And it's really fast, and it's healthy for you. So yeah, that's all. Make some potato truffles, especially if you have leftover mashed potatoes. If you have mashed potatoes that have garlic and a lot of butter and cream in it, these do not have any butter and cream. I just boiled potatoes. If you have butter and creamy potatoes, you might have to add a flour in it, which is why I was gonna just use this thing of oats. Even though if you have oats, like if you have rolled oats, use rolled oats and not instant oats, because these ones are not really made to be put in a blender and made into flour for any kind of doughy thing or thickener. So, but I would just do it anyway, because I don't know, I'm just do whatever I want in the kitchen. And if it turns out bad, then then you have these old cookies, if you remember making these like weeks ago, that are eaten yet. Okay, so that's all. Make some potato truffles.
Disclaimer, for any hurt feelings out there, you're our brothers and sisters of Ephraim. Shalom.
Bye.